Dobro mi ga došli, ljudi moji, u novu epizodu Hogwarts Legacy-a. Nastavljamo s ovom brutalnom igricom. Ne tako. S ovom brutalnom igricom, ljudi moji, danas kupujemo svoju metlu. Da, ljudi moji, dobro ste čuli, metlu kupujemo, hvala Bogu da mogu više da letim, ne moram da hodam. Znači, bit će top. Biće nevjerovatno, znači ne gear, nisam htio da vidim, ali dobro, imamo 951 coins. Uzet ću neku metlu za 600, vidjet ću neku najskuplju koju mogu, realno, najbolje mi je. I idemo sada u questove, znači da nađemo gdje nam je ta metla, evo ga. Tu je ta metla, znači kupujemo metlu jer smo odradili posao za J. Pippina, prodali smo njegove kao napitke i tražili smo čak malo površić, malo više da mi dao mi je 500, ja sam očekivao će mi dati možda nekih 50, 100 max. 500 mi je dao, ljudi moji. 500 mi je dao za samo odnošenje potiona, tako da ja sam presretan. Idemo kod ovog brata našeg, dobro došao, daju me nazad, došao sam da kupim metlu, brate moj, prošli put nisam, ovaj 2000 nu ne možemo, ok, 600, sve su 600, ali dobro. Da vidimo, znači, ovaj 2000 možda bi najviše trebalo da čuvamo, to jest najbolje trebalo da čuvamo za nju, ali nema veze. Pa da, na najveći kvalitet, ali dobro, nema veze, kako je ovo metla, kako je loša metla. Ova, the perfect room for those who with a fiery temperament, dobro. A Brume, ovo kaže da je kao velik kvalitet. Brume ćete celebrate the particular Hogwarts House Pride, dobro. Finally craft from ash, this is built for stability, stabilnost. Ovo nije loše. Šta je ovo? I ovo je. A comfortable speedy room with a unique moment is brza. Brate, brza. Uzet ćemo brzu. Polim brigu uzmamo brzu. Kaže, bit ćeš iznenađen sa tom kao metlom. Lopatom sam opet nema kaže. Dobro. Znači, sve imaju neke limite. Znači, neki kao poboljšanja.
I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue.
Znači, kako ide više u zrak, sporije ću biti.
Upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Nije loše.
That sounds intriguing.
Znači, kao možemo nadograditi našu metlu. Ako budemo, znači, ako budemo fazonu na nekih, vjerovatno, top 3 ili top 5 u onom trkanju sa ovim metlama. Dobro. A, pa da, trebam, znači, da pobjedim Imeldu, znači, trebam da budem brži od Imelde. Dobro. Ja ne znam kako se leti uopšte.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Ja kako se leti uopšte, to ne znam, a vjerojatno ne mogu sad ovdje, da ćem pokazati da mogu. A što mi kaže da ne mogu da letim, ili možda na L1? Ne, kako letim, Bog te. Protego me ne zanima. Ajme na options da vidimo. Gear. Ne gear, druže. Inventory možda. Brum, evo je metla. A već sam imao neku metlu. Pa da sam dao da sam imao metlu, ne bi ni kupovao, brate. A nema veze. Kako letit sa metlom uopšte? Sad ćemo vidjeti. Have to fly in Hogwarts Legacy. Dobro. Klikni L1 i krug. Ali ne možemo je sad koristiti iz nekog razloga. Zašto je sad ne možemo koristiti, ja nemam pojma, ali očigledno možemo valjda kad izađemo sad iz sela možda. Kad budemo negdje... evo ga. Znači, klikni R1 i klikni krug. O, kako dobro! Pa nećeš će koristiti fast travel glavu 700 metara, pa idemo putovati tamo 700 metara, može. Pričaj sa Imeldom, dobro pričam sa Imeldom, nećemo imati toliko žur, znači... Jeste sporija, ali bože moj, nije loše, bitno mi je da mogu da letim, bar. Bitno mi je da uopšte mogu da letim, to koliko je brza mi nije toliko bitno, realno. Hajmo tamo otići, a u stvari, znaš šta, možda sam trebao, možda mi je bolje, mislim da mi je bolje sad da odem na mapu i da imamo glavni quest. Malo škripi ovaj krevet, brać, šta u. Challenges. Ne challenges, bog te. Quests. To. Flight test, dobro, znači, the room of requirement. Znači, profesorka Weasley je kao requestovala, znači profesorka Weasley je zatražila da se vidi sa njom nekom, kako zove, tower, na nekoj kuli za astronomiju. Ovo je čudno mjesto da se kao, inače, da pričamo, ali ćemo vidjeti šta hoće. Dobro. Idi kod profesorke Weasley, to je blizu, tako da neću koristiti fast travel. Jer ja sam mogu da letim. Da, ja letim. Skontao sam da mogu i sa R2 da se naslovnim, tako da mi je bukvalno L2 beskorisno. A R2 mi ne troši ovu brzinu. Kao što ti ima malo kao brzinu, mislim L2 očigledno jesam brži, ali s R2 mogu da se naslovim da budem dosta brz. Sad vjerojatno ima negdje stepence neke, pa treba tako tu. Evo ovdje ću vam završiti. Ne možeš doći do ovdje dok letiš. Dobro, možemo li ovdje i da siđemo s metle. Kako sada da pustim metlu? Kako da pustim metlu? Aha, dismount. Neka! Halo, stani! Što neće da stane, brale? To je to. Jedva sam stao. Idemo oko profesorke Weasley, to je da se čujemo sa njom šta hoće. Profesorka! Možemo letiti, znači, samo logično na polju, tako da opet će fast travel biti dosta bitan za neke baš daleke destinacije, ali sigurno ću jedno vrijeme malo da ne koristim fast travel. To je da koristim ovu metlu. Znači, dobili smo metlu, ljudi moji, ja sam presretan, nevjerojatno, baš dobar igrica. Ne mogu da vjerujem kako da ovako neka Harry Potter igrica, Harry Potter taj fazon možda bude ovako dobro. Ali očigledno može. Nećemo da čekat ne pito koji mi je quest, idemo na ovaj glavni quest. Idemo glavni quest. Ajde, Ravenclaw, ne šuti, prvo sve. Volio bi da nekad bude, znači, malo da stopiraju s main questovima, ono, da mi postave kao da mogu u jednoj epizodi završiti sve ostale side questove. Mislim, iako ne stopiraju, završavati sigurno u jednoj epizodi samo side questove, ali skontat ćemo koju i kad.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinary. might stumble upon this room entirely by accident, if ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness! My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Accio! Accio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Revelio. Accio. 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 I hope that house elf can find us in here. Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deek will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deek, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deek was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deek was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deek is honored to meet you.
Deek has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deek. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deek, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potions station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class. Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deek?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deek has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deek tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
I will be sure to speak with Deek if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor? Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to custom. You've been practicing.
Accio!
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that balcony whilst using the altering spell. might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.